Ladies and gentlemen, way too often I've seen somebody make a video working on their own damn car and everybody on the internet becomes expert engine builder Frankie Foreman and decides to save the entire automotive industry by commenting what they're doing wrong in that video. No, you have to use a machine to polish that crankshaft. You can't use a shoelace. No, to get that clearance you gotta have a micrometer and a dial indicator. You can't use a plastic gauge. I've seen people buy bearings off the shelf and stick it in their car without removing the engine or even wiping off the crankshaft, and those cars drove around fine for years. Our industry standard is created for the customer. If you're building your own car, you can do whatever the hell you want. Unfortunately for me, I make videos working for my customers, my friends, and myself. Sometimes I work above industry, sometimes I work well below that. It really depends on the job. In the case of this 3.5 liter EcoBoost right here, we are working well below industry. I've already built this engine once. At this point, I'm just trying to make it run again. You might be wondering how it is I got this thing so clean in such a short period of time. I just covered it in transmission fluid and let it sit overnight. Now I'm going to blow it off with brake cleaner. That's what I do when I find one of these things that are super dirty. And if you're thinking of commenting anything like that truck isn't worth it, or a new engine would be cheaper in the long run, or that engine needs a new everything, you might be a little bit right there. But nobody around here can afford a new truck, new engine, or even new parts. Wait a minute, he said what? That's right, I'm going to put used parts in this truck. Yep, a while ago I had the cab off one of these trucks to replace some cooling lines on the back of the engine for the turbos, and I was asked to replace the cam phasers and chain while I was in there. That guy wanted me to put all of the parts into a box and he was going to pick them up later. He never came and got the parts, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to. So I've got a box of used timing components. I just realized when I said that how much it sounded like used toilet paper. Doesn't matter, I'm going to do it anyway. Obviously, I'll clean the parts up the best I can. They will have to pass some form of visual inspection. I've worked on a lot of these things, so I got a good idea what I'm looking for. And although they should be replaced, I'm just going to remove the turbo screens, blow them out really good, clean the engine, and put them back in. This is well below industry standard. This is not what the Ford garage should be doing. If they're doing this, fire those people immediately and call the police. We plan on keeping this truck. I think I can make it good enough to use around here. Let's get her soaking. Woohoo! Spring break. The gaskets will be new. I've got a whole bunch of partial gasket kits laying around. Enough to make one complete gasket kit, so we're good there.